Hold up, before you get to watching this video, let me talk to you for a second. Hit that bell down below and subscribe to the Fitz Take Podcast YouTube channel so you'll know when every episode is dropping or if something has been posted on this page. Also, be sure to follow me and Elijah on our social media platforms. They will be linked down in the description. Now back to the episode. It's been a long time coming for not former, but artist Young Thug, aka Jeffrey. He has been released from prison under these terms. He cannot promote any gang related content. He is banned from Metro Atlanta for 10 years except for family weddings, funerals, graduations, or serious illnesses. He must give 4 annual anti-gang or anti-gun presentations or concerts in Metro Atlanta, which how you ban somebody that also got to work there. That's neither here nor there. Young Thug is allowed to travel for work and music production, and he cannot have contact with any gang members or co-defendants other than his brother and Sergio Kitchens, aka Gunna. Elijah, I think that was Thursday night when that happened. I know I was out trying to shoot some games, but I
Yeah.
was keeping up with it all on Twitter when it happened. And by no means, ladies and gentlemen, are we condoning in any gang related violence or are we celebrating any of that. These are just, we're looking at them as the music figures that they are. That is it. Before anybody get in the comments and be talking about, yeah, I can't believe y'all are celebrating this and he is a gang member. We're not celebrating it. We just want some music. That's it.
That's it.
We want some music. We want him and Gunna to drop a track. That's all we ready for. All right. So I just got to get that out there. What do you think this will do for the hip hop world? And how is that Gunna apology tour gonna be right now?
I think that it's going to be well worth it because honestly, everybody was on Gunna. Oh, Gunna this, Gunna that, Gunna this. He been the one that told, and Gunna been saying it from the jump. I did not tell. He didn't say a word. So a lot of people was gonna owe Gunna an apology. And I hope. And my thing is, I hope that Gunna accepts the apologies. I hope that he accepts them and he keep it going. I mean, if he decide not to rock with him when it comes to music and stuff like that, that's cool with me. I just hope that because at the end of the day, he still have to keep a good image for Young Thug's sake because at the end of the day, Young Thug is still on probation. So stuff that he will say on records will be held against him. So I
Mm-hmm.
just think that things will, gonna just for the most part, for the mainstreams, you accept in the mainstream interviews, you should say I accept it. But if you decide not to work with him, you don't work with him. That's what I'm okay with. But for the fact that Young Thug is home, of course he has a lot of things he has to follow, so he doesn't go back into jail, and I hope that he does. So with that being said, I hope that the guys around him, if he decides to make music with Lil Baby, he decides to make music with Gunna, he decides to make music with Future. Uh, I hope that for his sake, I don't care if they made a remix to Baby Shark. For his sake, I that they are trying to take what he got going on serious. And don't get me wrong, man. Some things that we listen to, we like bobbing our head to, and it probably is a crime what they were doing and they're rapping, but it just sound catchy. But I hope that they make sure that they think about Young Thug and his safety for here on out because again, we want him out as much as long as possible and getting away from those orange jumpsuits and stuff like that. So I just hope that his friends in the music industry helps him stay a free man instead of just getting him back between those walls.
Yeah, man. That first track that drops um whenever Gunna and Young Thug pair together for a song is gonna hit, bro. Turbo is probably already cranking out that beat right now as we're speaking. Um, but more than anything, when he was going through all of the final process of the case, he was saying that he's learned from his experience, that he's older and that he's wiser. And to the cameras and all the public, it sounds good, but it's always about his actions that are going to stand out more than anything. Um, like you said, I am hoping that he stays out of trouble, that the people around him will keep him out of trouble, will not put him in situations that will bring up any controversy, that will draw any penalties or violate him having to go back to jail, um, or anything like that. Which he's got 15 years of probation, so he's gonna have to play by the rules
Mhm.
for a long time. I think Thug is somewhere in his 30s, so homie finna be pushing 50. They talking about pushing P. He finna be pushing 50, so he can finally get back to doing however he want to do. So the music world also is gonna have to figure out how do you get things back right with Gunna, because Lil Baby was one of the main people that called him a rat. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I get it in terms of the street code and all that stuff like that. Somebody gets out of jail early, they had to have said something. But when you don't know, you don't know. So we'll see, man. If the music, and he also tweeted from Young Thug from his account. Obviously, I don't think it was him that tweeted it, but his account tweeted and was saying that Drake and Future need to squash their beef. Like, music is better when we working together, and it's true. As much as we like to not like us, and all of those the Meet the Grams and all of those different songs that spark controversy that comes from beef and things like that. Music is better when people can work together and be all on one accord. So uh, the fact that Thug is picking Gunna as well to work with shows a sign of that he truly believes in the artistry that is Gunna. You know, I love listening to the boy. From when he got out, A Gift and a Curse. One of One were two great albums. With Gift and the Curse being one with no features on it, and it did really really good for him. So I'm sure that as soon as they are in the booth, it's gonna make great music, and that is ultimately what us as the consumers want, as well as him having a great life outside of jail and being free. So we'll see how it all turns out. Thank you so much for watching this clip of the Fitz Take podcast. Be sure to like this video and also subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also follow me and Elijah on our social media platforms. They will be linked down in the description. And remember, every episode of the Fitz Take podcast will air right here on the YouTube channel every Monday at 2 p.m. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.